Hey guys, Tony DeNaro here. Welcome back to the channel, and again, Happy New Year to you. In this video, I want to address a common question which I'm seeing going around pertaining to the upcoming conversion and potential reverse split for AMC and APE shareholders. And that question is simply, why now? A lot of people are struggling understanding the timing of this and why this is happening right now. Let's get right into it. Okay, I'm gonna cut right to the chase in the beginning of this video and tell you what my opinion is as to why right now, but then stick with me for a couple more minutes and I'll run the numbers for you, and hopefully this makes sense. If it doesn't, feel free to drop a comment down below. I think that often when we're evaluating and trying to understand company and CEO decisions for their companies, we get stuck thinking with our own retail brains, and most of us have not been CEOs of companies, and we struggle to understand the way that CEOs think or what their real role is in a company. So let's just spend a couple seconds going through what are the responsibilities of a CEO. The number one role and priority of a CEO is setting an organizational strategy. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to come back to that because that is really the most important one for this video. But the additional roles that they have would be building a senior leadership team, making capital allocation decisions, setting corporate vision and culture, and finally, as many of us are aware that are holding AMC stock, communicating with the stakeholders, including retail investors. Now, as you probably know, Avatar is off to a good start for the end of December into the beginning of January, but if we look at the Q4 numbers, what the domestic box office did, what the worldwide box office did, Q4 overall, because of a couple movies that did not do as well as anticipated, Q4 of 2022 right here came in lower at 1.7 billion than Q4 a year ago, which was over 2 billion. Q4 of 2022 also came in lower than Q3, which was 1.9 billion. So AMC is looking at reporting Q4 numbers in the next couple months when we get the 10K filing, probably around late February, early March. But Q4, just being very blunt with you, is going to be worse than Q4 of 2021 and Q3 of 2022. What does that mean? It means cash burn. And here is where we get stuck as retail investors, not thinking like CEOs, not thinking out quarters, years ahead, not thinking of contingencies or things that go wrong. We look at the assets and say, well, in September, they had 684 million. That's projected to last probably until the end of 2023. That should be just plenty. We don't need to be doing anything right now except making my short squeeze happen. I don't want a CEO who's looking at running out of money in the next 2, 3, 4 quarters and saying that's going to be just fine and not do anything. And I think that the short answer to the why now is concern about cash, concern about assets. There was also another press release put out by AMC on December 19th, and I highlighted the key portion of it here. AMC's liquidity position as of December 31st is estimated to be between 725 and 825 million, including 211 million of undrawn capacity under the revolving credit facility. Back that out, what that means in terms of cash is they're saying their cash could go as low as $510 million in the end of Q4. That is a dangerously low amount of cash to get them through 2023. And so action is needed. Strategic planning, strategic action is needed right now. Yes, we do have the APE unit, and AMC has been selling those to raise cash and bolster up the cash reserves. But we've all seen the performance of the APE unit since August 22nd when it was released, and it just keeps on getting sold off. And I just don't think that it has been working out as intended. In fact, you can read in Adam Aron's own words this very sentiment where he says, given the consistent trading discount that we are routinely seeing in the price of APE units compared to AMC common shares, we believe it is in the best interest of our shareholders to simplify the capital structure and eliminate the discount that has been applied to APE units in the market. There's going to be a vote, and your vote can either be yes or no. I'm not ever going to tell you how you should vote. I'm probably not even going to tell you how I'm voting. But I want you to realize that the company needs to raise cash to address the cash burn that is going on the financial statements. And you really have two choices. You can vote no and allow AMC to keep on selling APE units. They're going to issue billions more of them if we vote no, because they have to raise cash. That is not negotiable. There's going to be more APE units sold no matter what, because the company cannot sit on its hands. The company is not going to let itself go to zero. The company is not going to let itself go bankrupt. So our choice is to vote no and allow more APE units to be sold, billions of them, or vote yes, collapse the capital structure, and then I'm presuming that Adam Aron intends to sell AMC shares. He's got a choice, just like we do: sell APE or sell AMC. Additional cash raise is needed. It's going to be up to you to vote which methodology you want to go with. If you're happy with APE units being sold for sub $1, sub 60 cents, well, then you know what that vote is. And if you want to try something different, consolidate the capital structure back into one ticker that obviously has a higher perceived value, then you might consider a yes vote. Either way you vote, guys, I hope it is clear to you. I hope you're all on the same page that there is going to be more dilution. The company is running out of cash. The company's burning cash. This is all right there in the financial statements. I mean, we had $1.6 billion at the end of December, and now we're down to potentially 500 and change at the end of this quarter. That money is not going to last. Dilution and raising cash through share offerings is going to be here to stay until the movie industry picks itself back up off its feet the entire way. And we are making progress, but we are not there yet. So that is my opinion about the why now. It is strategic planning. Try not to fall prey to all the conspiracy theories going on out there, and focus on what the company's telling you. And then you can make your own choice. Do you want to stay in this play or not? And if you stay in the play, you have also the choice to vote no or to vote yes. I am Tony Denaro. I want to thank you for watching. If this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button. If you got value out of this, be sure and hit the like button. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below, and I will see you on the next video.